That's a very interesting stalker-like question that haunts me in my sleep. So much so that I can't sleep. I toss back and forth with your comments and questions tormenting me in my sleep. But this is how I sleep. And I bang my head on a satin pillowcase. Make sure it's a satin pillowcase because this prevents snagging, tangles, and it just makes the hair slip and slide in your sleep. Not to mention, it feels really good on your face. Now, when I sleep, I put my hair in a pineapple. This is just the best hairstyle for me to go to sleep with. It doesn't do too much to my curl pattern, as you'll notice. Voila! See, my curls look like they were nothing happened. How do I style day 2-3 curly hair? Well, if you watched my first tutorial, you'll notice I used a lot of product. For the rest of the week, you don't really need to use that much product. All we're gonna do is touch up the frizzy sections. Now you can rock the frizz, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes I just am not in a frizzy mood. So I will seek out the frizzies. I will add some water. Yeah, anyways, you work it in your hair. I ran out of my Shea Moisture's Curl and Style Milk and decided to experiment with Beautiful Curls, which I bought from Wholefoods. I'm just smoothing out the cuticle and getting rid of the frizz. Now, this is only day, 2-3 hair, so there's not a lot of frizz. And I focus on the front. And I just twist and make funny faces. I'm working in really small sections because I'm only doing 5 to 10 little twirlies around my head. If you have a lot of frizz, I would recommend doing bigger sections, and once they're dry, you can separate the twirly curl. You know what I mean? So that way it's not just one fat, chunky curl. The fat chunk can be divided into 3 little curls. Does that make any sense? So you don't want to just focus on the front, do some pieces in the back. This honestly takes me 5 minutes. It's kind of flat, so we're gonna shush it out. Toss the hair side to side, left to right, get them curls popping live. Don't fall when you get super dizzy, that ain't cool. See? That's all I do. So that's before and after, and I've eliminated some frizz. That's it. It's very simple. Now, I like to wear my curls out without any style or anything happening. I like to put in styles towards the end of the week. So days 6, 7, and a pineapple is the super fastest, easiest thing I do. And it's pretty much my bedtime look, but I also wear it on the streets. But when I wear it on the streets, put some earrings, rock some earrings with that look, and do a little hand clap. And that's pretty much it. Super simple, super fast, and super easy. Outtakes!